The crisp autumn air alights with anticipation as the students of Offenmeyer College prepare for a truly chilling Halloween night. All of them unaware that hidden in shadows and whispering on the wind, terrors of the past return in search of blood. The mist from the foothills is growing ever closer, and 3 unprepared freshmen will face a night they'll never forget. This is Neon Nightmares, Mountains of Madness. Hello, it's me, Taylor, and I'm back doing this. Welcome to Neon Nightmares, our yearly Halloween special. We've got something truly special for you all this year, as myself, emceeing, am joined by Nicole Tuttle-Robb, returning Freddie Powers, and my dear friend Sanctum from the Across the Plains Network to embark on an incredible Halloween journey. Before we begin, a couple reminders. If you have not heard so far, a huge cluster of us here at TSS will be at a Catacon in Dayton, Ohio from November 7th to the 9th. Come join us at the Dayton Convention Center for a lot of fun. You can find tickets at acatacon.com. Also, returners would know that Neon Nightmares is always a 2-part special. You have nearly 3 hours of content today. So once you're done, make sure to check out part 2. It should be up in the feed at this very moment, and enjoy the entire special. Thank you so much for being here. Let's dive in to this Halloween special of Neon Nightmares, Mountains of Madness. Holy cow! Happy Halloween, everybody! We're here for the Silent Secrets annual Halloween special, Neon Nightmares, Mountains of Madness. With me, I've got some fantastic people. As per usual, we have the incredible Nicole. Say hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Solid.
Nicole,
introduce yourself. Introduce yourself more thoroughly, perchance.
There we go. Hi, I'm Nicole. I am currently the MC of the Silent Secrets, and I played Avery in our first 2 seasons.
Does it feel weird flipping? Because it was weird for me the first Halloween special when I was still running, and then had to do be on the player side. And so I'm curious how it feels.
Nah, I miss it. I miss playing.
Fuck yeah, dude. For their first time in the Silent Secrets space, my dear friend Anna, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Anna, also known as Sanctum. I play a lot of games on the internet, including one currently with Taylor. We have a Hero Complex, a Masks game that we've been playing together and having a good time. Long-time listener, very excited to be here.
Oh, woo.
It's good to have you. And lastly, welcome him back. Welcoming him back to these Silent Secrets after nearly 9 months away. We've got Freddie fucking Powers.
Woo! Welcome back, Freddie.
I'm back, baby.
I know I did it kind of for you, but also please introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Freddie. From these Silent Secrets fame of seasons 1 and 2, I played Jason Chen in those. Yes, I did. And now I'm back to do this.
Fuck yeah. And I will be your MC, back in the MC chair. It's me, Taylor Tuttle, he, him. So excited, gang. What's the freaking bats? I love Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
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 let's dive in. Offenmeyer College. Prestigious. Historic. Set in the middle of the bustling metropolitan city of Oswright, Colorado. Nestled right there in the middle of those Coloradan mountains. This prestigious historic university is a bastion of education. The hanging mist of the surrounding mountains lingers over leaf-strewn paths, and the students of this proud institution mill with excitement because tonight, Halloween night, proves to be one for the history books. But you will find yourselves during the day in Civics 101. You're a bunch of freshies, and you're taking an intro-level civics course with Professor Michael Harlow. He's kind of daddy as hell.
Oh, he's daddy. He's
slightly
daddy.
built. It's got a pretty solid stash with like some solid stubble underneath it. A cute little pair of like readers on, kind of nice chopped hair. In what a college professor in the year of 1991 might wear. Because I did not establish that in the intro. It is the year 1991. Welcome, class of 95.
I'm not trying to make you be nice to my character, but this does look like you with short hair.
Why, hello.
I have zoom minimized, so you're like in the corner, and it's like right next to him. And I was like,
Oh, wait,
Don't call out Taylor's self-insert character, Freddie.
Yeah.
Thank you. For the folks at home, I did a little bit of modeling.
this is so funny because it only... I had it minimized so it only shows you when you're talking. So during that entire
you did not
bit,
see it at all?
it was just everyone else laughing.
That's
Incredible.
so funny.
Incredible. But for those of the unacquainted variety, civics is it's a lot of teaching like your rights as citizens and sort of your duty to like your community. It's a little boring, a little bland. But Professor Harlow seems very passionate about this subject, It's like when you've got a boring subject, but like when the teacher's kind of really into it, like you kind of like, oh, okay, sounds pretty nice. Yeah, there's you're doing like a whole section on community service. Most of the frat people probably check out. But for the most part, it's a pretty nice lesson. He wraps up by speaking of doing your civic duty. Don't drink and drive tonight. Make sure that all of your beverage containers end up in the proper receptacles. And happy Halloween, everyone.
I like lean over to literally whoever's next to me and just like, did he just say fucking receptacles?
Yeah, it's you're sitting next to a pretty a stocky kid, just like a mop of crazy brown hair, some big like horn rim glasses on, who was taking like copious notes, like probably got like every word that the professor said the whole time. He's like, well, yeah, it's like that or drinking vessel. It's good to encompass like cans, bottles, cups.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I messed up. You were not the person I was supposed to talk to. In fact, I wasted this time. Thank you.
Oh. Okay, packs his stuff up. You're pretty sure you hear like as he's going up the back steps to exit the lecture hall that you're in, and you're released to a Halloween day. Let's say that this was your last class of the day, meaning all that's left is to prep. At this point, word has reached your ears on several things. One, there are 2 big parties that are happening tonight. One is happening at, oh goodness, where's it at?
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, should I describe my person to the people at home so that they know who the fuck just said
Mac,
that?
Yes, please.
And just ruined that poor kid's day.
Please give us a description. I did not at all throw it to you all to introduce yourself. So, Mac, as we see you accosting some young lad for just trying to...
I didn't accost him.
give
I
you
just
some
said I wasted my time on him. Mac Barnes, him, is like your typical grunge musician in the 90s. So he's got like the black jeans and the black shirt and the black leather jacket with like the red plaid tied around his waist. He has short cropped black hair, but notably, the most kind of noticeable thing about Mac is that his entire left side of his face is like a scar from a burn, and his left eye is kind of clouded over from that accident.
Yeah, it's like chemical burn, right?
Yeah, chemical burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's an asshole, so that's what you need to know about Mac.
That's what you need to know about Mac. But some stuff to kind of establish, because, you know, the mill of information, it's passed around. You know that the new fraternity, like NU, new.
Oh.
New. Try new. At their frat house, which is like one of the oldest on campus. It is the one, it is the one that has the little known, kind of secretive backyard wrestling ring behind it. It's a must attend for any sort of partying shenanigans. It's the place to be. But also there is a midnight masquerade that is taking place at the library, which is obviously going to be quiet, kind of weird, because faculty will be there, but it's also invite only. So it's kind of like exclusive.
Ooh.
But along with that, there's also been a lot of whispers. Like, there's definitely a lot of excitement about the evening at large. But there's also been a lot of, you know, like when people whisper about like folk tales and like legends and kind of try to stir up the anticipation for a thing. 19 years ago, 1972, there says to be some sort of massacre that happened at this school where 8 people, assumedly, were killed. It's one of those things because it's strange. Like, you could look into it, you know, like public record just shows like there's not, like there wasn't an investigation. Like you think that would be like a big thing. You can't find like news headlines on this. It's just like a story, right? And so this is being like, you kind of hear whispers about it. Like you've been hearing them all morning. But as you're being let out of your civics course, a whole day ahead of you, let's start Anna. Where does your character go for now?
Oh, God. I feel like...
And will you describe her for us?
Yes. So, Eloise Wright, yes, those rights.
Yes,
those
the rights of Oswright.
Yes, the rights of Oswrights.
I immediately was like, yes, the Wright brothers.
Those rights, too. Same ones.
The founders of aviation.
Yeah.
Free airline tickets for life.
Yeah, it's great. But you do have to hit the propeller yourself. Weird.
Yeah.
They make you only use those planes.
You have to hang on the wing. It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing. But you know what? It's still free. Eloise Wright is, like, if you had a lineup of 2010s hipster girls, I understand this is the 90s, 2010s hipster girls.
Very ahead of her time.
You would not be able to pick her out of that crowd. Like, 5'4", straighter than straight black hair, super blunt bangs right across, one of those, the cliche wide brim black felt hipster girl hats. You all know the one. I know you.
So Zoe Deschanel.
Yes, pretty much, except for those who have known her before her accident, and those who know her now say that she looks significantly paler, and though she has never gotten sleep since her car accident. So, like, dark bags under her eyes and just kind of looks low-key miserable all the time.
So take a hipster and make them kind of spooky.
Yeah, exactly. Ghost hipster, yeah. Spooky ghost hipster is kind of the vibe she's going for.
Hell
yeah. She is definitely the kind of girl who would immediately be getting ready for a party at midnight, even if it's noon. Like, that is her vibe. She would go back probably to her dorm and just... She already has picked out her outfit, she's already picked out her makeup, but she has to get ready. So I think unless something or someone stops her, she's going to beeline for her dorm.
Yeah, I think somewhere along the way, in a group of people who are kicking a hacky sack around, like a classic hacky sack circle, comes pinwheeling a buddy of yours, Harvey Clerk. He a pretty, like, honestly, like a well-built, kid, probably 19, 20, bright red mullet, bright green eyes, has like a little cuts that have clearly like scarred over just everywhere. This kid, you get this guy has probably been rambunctious since the moment he could stand. And it does not look like it will be stopping anytime soon.
And why?
And he goes, Eloise.
Yes, hi.
It's Halloween. You doing something?
Probably going to a party.
Are you going to the snooty one or the rowdy one?
The rowdy one. I wasn't invited to the snooty one.
Neither was I. So
Unsurprised.
Yeah. No, it's going to be sick. So, like, me and my boy over there, okay, we've been thinking, and there's been a lot of talk, okay, about these two, they're, like, supposed to be, like, crazy good at wrestling, but you know what? I think we can take them. So
we as in you
out.
Two, and not we as in you and me.
No,
to clarify very quickly.
Not you. I wouldn't volunteer you for such a physical bit of combat. Without prior consultation. So don't
I
you worry
appreciate
about
it
that.
because I would have said no.
But like, you're gonna come root for me though, right?
Of course I'll come root for you. And I'll be there inevitably to call 911 when you get your ass beat. Yeah.
Fucking aces.
Please don't hurt
All right.
yourself.
Look, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be incredible. All right, I'll see you later. Wear a cool costume. I'm dressing up as a Ninja Turtle, and it's gonna be awesome.
Would that not hinder the ability to wrestle?
I mean, like, I can take the shell off. It's only a half shell.
You know what? Fair. That's on me. That's on me.
Cowabunga. Gunner, heads up! And he tosses the hacky sack and tries to do a full, like, bicycle kick. Go into a flip and kick and completely wipes out.
I love him. No, Harvey. Also, is his friend named Gunner?
Gunner,
Okay.
yeah. His friend's name is Gunner.
And that sounds like a perfect wrestling duo.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Harvey and Gunner.
And Gunner.
Harvey and
Yeah,
Gunner.
dude.
Please tell me they're both dressed as Ninja Turtles.
You'll have to wait and see, dude.
That's fair.
They're not at the moment, but...
God, imagine if just one is a Ninja Turtle and the other's like a Pokemon.
Love
I
it.
told you I want to do
man.
Pokemons.
Had Pokemon debuted in 91?
Oh.
Yes?
Yeah,
I
right?
feel
Definitely.
like it. Hold on, I'm looking.
Yeah, someone
Late
Google it.
80s, right?
I thought it was a little later. I thought that was like maybe like 97, 98?
Pokemon TV
I could be wrong.
series. Go back to
Or at least American
Pokemon media franchise.
First release.
96.
Yeah,
release.
96.
96.
Yep.
Pokemon hadn't come out, yeah. Well, I was going to say, because I remember it being new, like when I was an alive person, and I was born in 93,
Yeah.
so...
When I was an alive person is one
When I
hell
was
of a
an
way
alive
to say
person.
that.
Well, because I wasn't alive in 91.
It's just different ways to say that, Taylor.
Yeah, I get it. So you head home, Eloise. You're getting ready. Are you wearing a costume this evening? Do you want us to hold on to it and
Yeah.
do like a costume debut in a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
All right, totally fine. Totally
I got.
fine, dude.
Excuse me while I go to Pinterest.
AJ, you leave class. Where are you off to?
Okay, so I think that AJ is like, and what she looks like, is kind of like, take the image of like, if you had like, if it was like Spirit Week at your school, and it was like grunge day or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, imagine like one of like the most popular girls in school, like how she is dressed for this occasion.
Mm-hmm.
That's how AJ looks all the time, because that's just who she is as a person.
Yeah.
She has like shoulder length blonde hair with like dark roots. She's wearing like a cropped black Friday the 13th shirt.
Hell yeah.
Black skirt and like tall black boots, and she is just like sprinting through the halls of the school. It's like she like runs up to her locker, opens it up, everything in her locker falls out. She takes everything, puts it back in, except for one additional book goes in there, and she like closes it while holding the stuff in there again. And I think that she's off to immediately get ready for the frat party's main event.
Fuck yes. Okay, so your wrestling partner and friend, Nanette, or Nan, are you also roommates, or are you just pals? Like, is it strictly business?
I think that they're not roommates, but they are friends outside of the business.
Cool.
Also,
Awesome.
I apologize so much for turning this into a wrestling game.
Look, I'm so
apologize.
here for it. That's so good. I did not expect to have a wrestling element involved in this, but like I'm overjoyed.
Freddie, if you do not try and suplex a ghost at some point, we will have failed morally.
It'll happen. Don't worry.
Yeah, you get a page. You know, you got a little beeper. It goes. You know the number. It is Nan that is calling. Is ringing your beeper.
I answer it immediately, and I'm like, Nan.
Well, it's a beeper, so you do have to then go to a phone and call, and because it's the 90s,
Sure.
and cell phones aren't a thing. So
Sure.
yeah, so you have to go find a landline, and then
I do that entire process, and then I call Nan, and I go, Nan.
Look, did you hear about these fuckers who are gonna try and take us down today?
I did, and you know what? It's gonna be real embarrassing for them.
Big time. One of their name is fucking Gunner.
That's not even a real name.
That is his legal name, AJ. We cannot let this stand.
We're gonna, if he hasn't already been dealt a bad hand by his parents with that name, we're gonna embarrass him in front of the entire party. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, Gunner might be gunning for us, but he's gonna get gunned down. Do you understand, AJ?
I do, and also save that. That's an incredible promo. That's gonna happen.
Yeah,
at
one
the beginning
second.
of
You
the match.
hear like the smacks of like going through shit. Going to be gunned down. No, scribble. Gonna be gunned down. Yeah. Gotcha. I got it. I'll save it for later.
All right. I'm heading to the frat house as soon as I get all my stuff together. So I'll see you there.
Awesome. Get your shit. Keep that fire alive. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Goodbye.
I did not expect Nanette to be as intense as she is. I'm here for it.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Does Nanette say shukunk as she's hanging up the phone, or was that the sound of the phone hanging up?
That was me doing vocal foley, but
Okay.
I'm also because I did at also one point say scribble. And part of me wants to believe that they said that out loud. So
Great.
Scribble. Anywho, so you're also getting ready. Mac, where are you off to?
Is my band playing anywhere tonight?
Look, we can get everyone in on everything and say that you're also playing this party tonight. Because I would not be surprised if some frats like, we're going to have wrestling. We got this band from campus that's going to be fucking playing. It's going to be the shit.
Okay, perfect. So if we're playing, I'm probably going to go to wherever the band rehearses. Like, I feel like one of the members has got like off-campus housing.
Oh, yeah, probably. You got to have a garage.
Yeah. So we have the stuff over there. So I'm like going to go get it all packed up and ready.
Oh, wait, no, you're a bad boy, right?
I'm a bad boy.
No, your band has Jimmy the Lock to like shut down like 7-Eleven that you guys rehearsing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think that's much more 90s bad boy, if that's all right with you.
No, I love that a lot.
Yeah, you get there, the rest of your band's warming up. Your manager of the band, which name is?
Yeah, so, okay, I pulled up a band name generator because I couldn't think of one.
Fuck yes.
So here's what I want. I want one of you to give me a number between, how many is this? 20. 1 and 20.
I feel like it's a Halloween episode, so 13 feels apt.
13, I like. Okay,
13 does feel apt.
Okay.
I almost said 31 for that reason.
Also good.
But not
1 and 20.
between 1 and 20.
Ooh.
We're doing great.
Okay. Violent embrace. Which
All right.
feels like a grunge, like that feels like
Yeah,
the pretentious
look,
kind of grunge stuff.
Yeah, but every
that this guy
once in a while, you do a gentle ballad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's smack dab in the middle of the set. You know, it moves people, and then you rock their faces off again for the rest of it. I'm here for it. Violent embrace.
Violent embrace.
Are you violent embrace or the violent embrace?
No, not the.
Just violent.
We're
embrace.
pretentious, but not that pretentious.
It's like
solid.
It's like violent femmes, except not femmes,
Yeah.
and instead embrace.
Yeah, just like that.
Yes, incredible.
Are you glad I'm back, Taylor? Are you glad?
I'm so glad you're back, dude. I've missed you so fucking much. No, I've missed you so much. But anywho, yeah, you walk in, you see your manager, Osmanthus or Oz Yoon, tiny, they're just hanging out, just sitting on like one of the dusty countertops. They have one spot that they've cleaned off. Because it was, covered in fucking dust, and everyone knows that's Oz's spot. Don't sit on it. And so they're just sitting there kicking their little legs. All right. Are we ready for frat dude paradise tonight?
Not a paradise. Sounds like hell. But I'm always ready for that. So.
I like that energy.
Yeah. It's metal as hell.
Yeah. There's one thing that I forgot to tell you all.
Don't piss me off here, Oz.
You're not going to like it, Mac.
You're going to piss me off, Oz.
They said that they're only going to pay if you play the Monster Mash.
Mac, slowly walks toward Oz.
Look, it's a graveyard smash. They hop over the counter and, put it between the two of you.
I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna reach over this counter. You already promised, didn't you?
You wanted the gig, so I got you the gig.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose my integrity as an artist.
It's the Monster Mash. Everyone loves the Monster Mash. Come on.
Fine, but we're taking it down 2 semitones and we're double timing.
They didn't say that you couldn't do that. So, sure.
Mac groans angrily and just lumbers over to his guitar and starts plucking out the chords, groaning the whole time. He's so mad.
Yeah. They start heading towards the door. They're like, yeah, Oz got us a gig.
I play louder so I can't hear them.
Happy Halloween. They leave you to rehearse with your band. What's the band makeup?
So we have a guitarist, we have a drummer, and we have a keyboardist, and all 3 of us trade off singing.
Nice. I love a band that does that. But while the 3 of you, Mac, you're sitting there, you're rehearsing. AJ, you're back in your room getting prepped. Louise, you're in your room getting prepped. All at once, you feel a sharp pain in your right palm. Kind of right in the meat, right where your thumb kind of meets your palm. And you look down and you notice a small crescent shape with a little stem coming off the bottom of it. It doesn't look like it's burnt into you. It looks like it's a birthmark. It's been there forever, even though it just appeared. Kind of looks like a little sickle.
I think Mac needs to roll to keep his cool.
First roll of the one shot. Let's go!
Because he kind of only pretends to be a badass, so this is actually kind of fucking freaking him out.
Hey, pretty solid.
Oh, 12. Okay, great. Yeah, honestly, he looks at it and he goes, sick, new tattoo.
Kick ass, dude.
I think Eloise kind of assumes this is some death bullshit. Can I roll dark?
Of course you can.
Can I gaze into the abyss and try and figure out what this is?
But of course you can. Go ahead, give me a roll.
No modifiers, leave me alone. Ha! 11!
Full success. All right. So you're in your room. You're going. You're gazing in the abyss. What does this look like? For Eloise to gaze in the abyss, that? Is there something specific, an action she takes when you we go into kind of wherever you're seeing things? What does that look like? Give me a whole breakdown.
Yeah, it's kind of morbid, but I think she has.
I'm here for it.
I think she has something from her car, from that car wreck, that's kind of connected her to death. So I'm thinking I don't know, a piece of the rear view mirror maybe, or something like that she has taken and held with her. And she kind of just rubs it in the palm over the new birthmark tattoo thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna reach out to death itself and see if it talks back or lets her know what the hell this is. So it's kind of just going back to that moment where her and death became a little acquainted to see if death will give her some answers.
You close your eyes and you sort of try to hearken back to that moment. And as you do so, you find yourself in the driver's seat plummeting. The windshield, the world is just flying past you as you plummet. And as it's moving, it's almost like one of those, kind of like the Willy Wonka tunnel crazy bullshit.
Oh, God.
Where it's just like everything starts moving so fast and it's this weird, just like ephemeral, like constant shift. And you begin to kind of like almost partially visual, partially like it's like information is just planting itself into your mind. So what exactly are we looking for here? Just like what up with Mark?
What up? Yeah. Hey, Death, it's
Mark?
me, your girl. What's this?
All right. So you get a sort of like flash specifically of like stuff. It's a specific iconography, right? Like this weird like sickle shape. And you're seeing them being used for centuries and being used specifically as an icon representing the harvest. But it feels like this particular mark has a very specific connotation, and it's not just a mark for the harvest, but a mark of death. Specifically that you are now, as you can assume, based off whatever you just got yourself marked for death.
Cool. I'd like to roll to keep my cool now.
Go for it!
Okay. Oh, God. Ooh.
Oh!
That's a 5.
Oh, Mark experience. You, what does this look like? Eloise failed big time with this news. So what do we see here?
I think the piece of mirror or whatever is thrown from her hand, probably cutting right near that or on top of the tattoo as she like whips it out of her hand and just screams, "Fuck!" As she throws it.
I think cinematically we see this really nice moment that you throw this little chunk of you said of mirror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and where it sort of like lands on the floor, it's pivoted up enough that it's facing, like the camera like is pointing at that, and we see just out the window, the sun has just like crossed the horizon, officially starting sunset or twilight.
As she like chucks this mirror, screams "fuck," and just hyperventilating, like, no, we already did this, no, we had an agreement, no, like this kind of like outward bargaining to no one, but also hoping death itself can hear her, as she has a full-blown panic attack in her dorm room, like hyperventilating, tears, not okay.
Hell yeah, dude. Incredible. AJ.
Yeah, AJ is like currently sitting at her vanity in her room and like doing like her face paint for her wrestling look. It's like a very gothic like black iron vanity with like a big like round like oval mirror, but it's also just like decorated in the most like contrary to that way possible. Like the surface of like the desk is like covered in like just like strewn about like makeup and like other little like just like stuff. There's like it's like decorated with like still in box action figures of like on one side it's like on like the left side of the mirror it's like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Ghostface, and on the other side of the mirror, it's like Undertaker, Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm just gonna say that she doesn't have any of Hulk Hogan specifically, but she's fuck that guy. She's like mid doing like her face paint, and like with the paint hitting her palm, she just like drops the brush that she's using, like, and looks down at it, and is like, whoa, that's so cool. And then she like looks at it and she like looks back and forth between like the mirror and like her hand. And she like starts like clamoring around on her desk to find a different color, and like leans in and is like, yeah, that's gonna work. And she starts drawing the symbol on her forehead as part of her look.
Oh my God. Oh God. Something I didn't consider, and now I'm like, oh, wait a second. Because it's 91, which isn't the Cold War like still happening? I didn't even consider this. I'm pretty sure the Cold War is still happening. 1 second.
It ends in 91.
December 1991.
Okay, so
You get 2 more months of it.
You're in the end of the Cold War still. Oh, man, I didn't even think about that. Sorry, everybody. No, that's very funny. Holy shit.
And like she's just like excited for a new idea, essentially, and just like does that as part of like her face paint. She does it in the rest of her face paint. It's like kind of like a pair of like bright red and gold triangles that are like under her eyes, like down her cheeks. Mm-hmm. And she does this one in like a dark burgundy in like the center of her forehead. And yeah, no, and that's as far as that goes. And she does not ask a single question about what's happened here. She just does that and then continues on with her routine.
Solid.
It is the exact opposite of Eloise.
No, you went inspiration. Incredible. The night begins. We'll say AJ, as you're stepping out, the sun has began setting, night is following. You look off, to the edge of like, wherever you're at, like, the edge of campus where like trees start, and you're pretty sure just for like the briefest of moments, you see a large pair of antlers before they kind of, move out of sight. Elsewhere, Eloise, Mac, what are you up to? We'll say Mac, you get the Monster Mash to a, respectable place that befits your artistic sensibilities.
So Mac's not a costume guy, but he would get fake blood and put it on his real scar and make it look fresh again.
Solid.
So he's got like that whole side of his face just looking like the chemical burn just happened again.
When did this chemical burn happen? Did it happen while you were at school here, or?
No, I was in high school.
It was in high school. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah,
I was curious because it's like, if so, that thing probably just healed too.
No. It's been a couple years now.
Cool.
So Mac's kind of used to this new version of him.
This new normal,
yeah. But yeah, so does that. I think some of the other members of the band, again, not costume people, but like they'll paint on like skulls. Like they'll do the darkened eyes and like the extended mouth, like that kind of makeup.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think we're headed to the new news to set up.
All right. You head to the new news. You and the band, you get rolling. You get just like the strangest hairs on the back of your neck raising, like right as you pass onto like campus proper. Whether that's like, I don't know if it's, I'm assuming someone's got a van. A classic like band van with like the giant like heavy metal like mural painted on the side sort of vibe.
Yeah. It was like a carpet cleaning van.
Yeah.
And so we kept like there's a picture of like a carpet cleaner and we just like put evil eyes on it.
Put it into the mural.
Like
oh, solid. But yeah, you make it onto campus and you start unloading and getting all your gear set up to rock. Eloise, you're a little freaked out.
Just a little.
So what's the plan?
She's pulled herself together just enough to put on her costume, which I had to do it, is Veronica Sawyer from Heathers. But blown up
Incredible.
Veronica Sawyer from Heathers, so like post-explosion.
So, yeah.
But also still
real
hot.
Dusty.
Yeah, but also still hot.
Of course.
So she's gathered herself enough, and I think is doing that walk of, I have somewhere to get to feel safe, but I also can't make it seem like I'm scared kind of walk, where it's just fast enough that someone would clock in and be like, okay, what's going on, but not too fast to arouse too much suspicion. Because she just really wants to get to somewhere where other people are, because maybe death will mistake her for someone else. And not deal with her. So she's gonna beeline as quickly as possible to that party, and then maybe also just keep an eye out. Very vigilant. Don't do that. Don't make that noise.
The fear's incredible.
Don't make that noise.
The party begins. The new news. They're jamming. They're raging. The chapter president, his name is Spencer Judd. Spencer Judd is just like
Is
your
a
all-American
40-year-old man.
We're in Euphoria now.
That's not a 40-year-old man. That is a dazzling, probably stayed in school for probably a super senior. But yeah, he's the all-American fuckboy, if you will. Is being the most braggadocious host possible. Bouncing around, making sure everyone got what they need. Awesome. But upon entering each of you, the band you're getting rolling, I'm assuming you got there a little earlier as to set up, yes?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. At least not too early that we're fucking nerds, but we got there early enough to have the drum kit set. Because no one can look cool moving a drum kit, but we can look cool plugging in amps. So we time it perfectly.
Very good. Yeah, we'll say that that the camera's going to follow Eloise in, because at this point, like, the band is playing, music's going, there's like, yeah! Sounds from the backyard as some of the minor wrestling matches have begun. Like, not the main event. AJ, you are the main event. And so things are going. Things are kind of popping off there. Mac, why don't you roll me a hot roll?
Hell yeah.
For working this crowd. Like,
Yeah,
how
do that.
good is this band doing? Like, you're
I don't
the
know.
front
I have a
man.
-1 hot. Let's
So your
be real.
charisma is what leads the band from song to song.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
So that
Dang.
was a 3.
Is that Snake Eyes, or is that a 4 down to a 3?
That's 4, I think, 4 down to a 3,
4
right?
down to a
Nice.
3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, because I have a -1.
So you
Oh, that's so bad.
you get plugged in, like, you kind of do a quick tune.
We
you
start
get
with the
things
monster
going.
mash to get it out of the way, and it's off.
Well, that's the thing. You start and you get like 3 or 4 notes in, and poing, like 3 of your strings break.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus, that's half of them.
Yeah, the rest of your
Shit.
band's like, Mac, you gotta take care of your shit, dude. Come on.
Damn. I tell them to vamp, and I'm like, one of these assholes serenades some girls sometimes, and I go and I search the house to find another guitar.
I mean, I would say you probably have strings on you. Like,
yeah,
you
but
can
that is
string
gonna
it.
take way too long. I just go.
That's fair.
I'm going to find a guitar.
For someone
Look
else
at
who's
Spencer.
brought an electric guitar to a party.
No. I'm looking specifically in the bedrooms because one of these frat brothers serenades women, and I know it.
Big time. They've got to.
Look
Yeah,
at
it's a
Spencer.
frat.
He looks like he does.
He
Oh, yeah,
100% says,
God.
"Hey, baby, can I play you a song?" You know, like
Yeah,
that.
it's the song for Bar that was I wanna
Oh, to
push you around in the world.
Yeah. So I go to
yeah, so
find
you-
that guy.
You gotta
Wonderwall
find
doesn't
that
come out
guy.
till we graduate. Sorry.
Aw.
Damn.
Damn.
It's 1995.
And that's
it's
on
Wonderwall.
Taylor for timing this game wrong.
Take you for
No
granted.
Pokemon. No,
No
No
Wonderwall.
Pokemon, no Wonderwall.
As it actually turns out, no Scream either. That's 96.
Oh man.
Yeah, I looked that
I
up.
didn't
So
even
there's not
consider that.
there's not a Ghostface action figure on her vanity.
No, there is. You designed it. Lest we forget, AJ Crest created Ghostface.
It's true. Canonically, the Scream franchise stole her design.
Yeah, exactly. Look, this universe, Nicole and I have branded These Silent Shores, which is one of the 3 major Monster Hearts universes that we have now played in. There can be different rules. Like, obviously, there's a city that doesn't exist in real life. So AJ Crest made fucking Scream, dude.
I buy it. I'm here.
Or she will in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you graduate in 95, and then boom, your screenplay gets picked
Immediately.
up right before you graduate, and you go straight into production. I'm in. Anywho, Matt goes to find a guitar. AJ, while you're popping around, you see the red mulleted head of Harvey Clerk, who says, "All right, yeah, how we doing this tonight? We going all out, or are we just putting on a show?"
I mean, every time that I perform or that I'm out there on the ring, it's a show. So you just tell us how good you want us to make you look while we beat you.
Yeah, he does that sort of like hurt, like tongue in the cheek, like, all right, that's it. Gunner, we ride, bro. Turtle on. Let's do this.
Which Ninja Turtle is he?
He is Raphael. Gunner is Donatello, strangely enough.
Huh, there's no Mikey?
No.
They
Neither
both
of them.
fought over it, so neither of
Crazy.
them got it.
Yeah, that was the thing.
That's
It's like,
crazy.
it's like they don't want to be Leo because he's, he can be standoffish in a way that, like, I don't appreciate. So yeah, Raphael and Donatello. They're like, all right, we'll see you when the main event happens, dude. You're going fucking down.
I think AJ just like kind of like poses and waves like as they're like storming off.
Yeah, Gunner, who would say is like a brick shit house with just like real like a shaved head of like the fuzz where it's just dark brown. He picks up a beer and goes to like attempt to like crush the can on his head, not realizing that it was a full can, like an unopened can. So he just like fuck, and follows. Follows Harvey into the crowd.
Baby, no.
Nan turns to you. Nan,
Knocks
who we
himself
now see,
unconscious.
it's got like mid-brown skin, beard, braided hair, a couple of piercings, a very tasteful neck tattoo, and lovely blue eyes. Looks to you, goes, that guy's an idiot, and we will crush him, unlike he could do for that can up top.
High five. Bam.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going. Look, they're gonna get an elbow from the top rope, and it's gonna be fucking incredible.
Yeah. I think that AJ like is like kind of like looking around a little bit and is like eventually just like, should we get him an ice pack or?
While you're looking around,
not
sort of off
moving.
the back of the backyard where there's some trees, you get just like the quickest glimpse of antlers.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That wasn't supposed to
Eloise,
happen.
where are you headed in this party, Eloise?
I'm beelining for Harvey if I can. Like, I'm
beelining for
pushing through people, not being polite, though she normally would be. She is on a mission to find her best friend.
Yeah, you find Harvey and his friend Gunner in the kitchen. Gunner does have an ice pack, like a bag of peas on his head. And Harvey's like patting him on the shoulder, goes, "Hey man, it's all right. You just can't let him get to you, okay?"
Harvey.
Yeah, what's up? You made it. Holy shit.
Yes, but also, can we... It's loud as fuck in here.
Heather.
Can we find somewhere to talk, please? Like, really quick?
Yeah. Fuck, yeah. Gunner, keep those peas on your head, dude.
And I'm gonna go try and find someplace quiet-ish.
Yeah, no, you sort of find, like, on the back of the kitchen, like, what would, in, like, an older, like, fancy house would be, like, like, the servants' stairs, like, right off the kitchen that go up to, into the upper floors of the house. So you kind of go up, to, like, the first, like, landing. What's going on?
I'm gonna show him the tattoo birthmark thing. This just showed up.
I didn't know you had a birthmark.
I don't.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
and a couple hours ago, this just showed up, and I don't know what that means, and I'm kind of freaking out.
Okay.
This is where you say something reassuring to tell me I don't need to freak out. This is where you say something comforting to me.
You don't need to, hey, you do not need to freak out.
You're
I'm
so
sure.
bad at this.
Look, I've never seen just like a birthmark show up on someone's hand before. Like, are you sure it's not a like? Have you been getting with all those people in that book club? I hear that they pass around novels like they pass around STDs. And like, are you sure you don't?
She's gonna
maybe catch something.
She's gonna hit him in the chest. Stop it!
What? I'm just asking.
No, it's
Covering
not.
bases.
First off, I don't think any STDs create a weird moon birthmark on your hand. To my knowledge,
it could be a rash.
No.
Ringworm, perchance.
No.
Okay, that's fair. That would be raised and probably really itchy.
Have you had ringworm?
Yeah.
Do you currently have ringworm?
No.
Okay, cool. So, can you just... This is going to sound really weird, and I know you have this whole wrestling thing, but can you just keep an eye on me tonight?
He puts a hand on both of your shoulders, and then he just puts his eye to your forehead. I'm on it.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, that was not as reassuring as I thought it would be, but that's fine. We'll break. I hate this man.
Do you go down, or do you get a drink? What's
Yeah,
your sort of plan?
My plan is to grab a drink and to stay in a crowd. Because in her head, death can't find her in a crowd?
Fair.
Sure.
Fair.
Death's gonna have to go through a lot of people to find her in a crowd, okay? So, like, we'll grab a drink and we're gonna go outside by the band, we're gonna go outside by the wrestling, and just try and blend in and be around as many people as physically possible.
Sick. Mac, you're going about and you're looking for a guitar.
Yeah.
You're trying rooms. You've walked in on like any number of people in different configurations hooking up on a number of occasions here.
Yeah.
You walk into one of the room, and on like a nice stand, you see like a pretty fucking nice like Stratocaster, like a pretty nice guitar. And you come in, you pick it up. It's like cherry red. It's real pretty. And you're like, awesome, sick. And you turn, and against like the wall on the other side of the room, you see the kid from your civics class that was sitting next to you, pinned to the wall.
Oh.
Throat slit.
Oh!
This was funnier like 4 seconds ago.
And from there, where their like head is sitting against the wall, in blood, you see antlers drawn.
I have to roll to keep my cool.
Roll to keep your cool.
Yeah, this is, roll! Okay, so that's a 7.
It's a 7. It's a partial success.
Yeah.
So what does this look like? You're keeping it together. Barely. Literally just barely. By one. You're just barely keeping it together.
I think Max starts pacing the room, like, oh shit, what the fuck? Holy fuck, what is happening? And I set the guitar gently down on the bed because I don't want to mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the cool comes in. The rest is not cool.
Yeah. Mac, you set the guitar on the bed and sort of like, you, against your better judgment, like you take another look at this kid, specifically noticing his right hand.
No.
Where on his palm is a sickle-shaped birthmark in the same place that yours is.
Yeah. Mac leaves the guitar on the bed, exits the room, closes the door behind him, walks down the stairs, finds literally any of the dude bros, any of the frat.
Yeah, no, you find Spencer Judd.
Find Spencer Judd. And I say, hey, Spence.
Hey, that rendition of Monster Mash was perfect.
I am so glad that you are pleased. You need to call 911.
What?
Just, who has the red guitar? Whose room is that?
It's mine.
It's your room.
Yeah.
It's your room.
Oh, you saw my Stratty?
Yeah, I saw your Stratty. I saw a lot of things in that room, bud. Hey, do me a favor and call the fucking cops. There's somebody dead in your goddamn bedroom.
What the fuck? Are you like serious? Like it's not like a Halloween fooling?
Why don't you walk on up there and see?
Okay.
I leave. I'm like, this is not my problem anymore. And I think at this point, I'm like, I'm ready to like leave the party. I don't have a guitar. Somebody's dead. I'm ready to go. So I go to like head that direction, and I think I see like AJ's forehead.
Yeah,
I do want
100%.
to. I do want to revise this if possible, because I know exactly how I want this to be realized.
Okay.
How close to if this timeline does not work out, that's okay. How close to the main event are we?
We'll say you're pretty damn close, unless you
Okay.
need more time.
No,
I'm here to play in the space. It's a one shot. I'm here to do fucking anything.
I want this to happen mid-main event, if that's possible.
Fuck yeah, 100%. Let's go.
'Cause
Yeah, we'll say that in Max furious looking for a guitar, that the main event has begun.
Sure. It's like does Gunnar and other name?
Gunnar and Harvey.
Harvey and Gunnar, that's right. Do they have a tag team name?
Tonight they're the Turtles.
Perfect. They've both already made their entrances, and they're like they're like in the ring.
Yeah, they're trying to do like karate moves. Neither of them know karate.
Yeah. AJ's music starts, and like everyone's attention
Which
gets
is?
pulled to like, oh fuck, it's got to be 90s music or like early 90s music. Hold on, let me double check stuff. Yeah, I think it's just straight up Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's great. That's 82, so we're safe. And like everyone's attention gets pulled to like like where everyone's making their entrances. And then suddenly appearing like beside the ring is like AJ and Nat, or it's two figures dressed as Michael Myers on either side of the mat, and they grab like the feet of the turtles and pull them so they both like face plant on the on the mat, and then they both Nat and AJ both like slide into the ring, get up, and like pull their masks off and like unzip like the jumpsuit, and they're both like in full costume.
Everyone's like,
and
yeah!
And that's when you see like spotlight center of the mat is AJ with the crest on her forehead.
Yeah. I think Mac, seeing that, just like pushes through the crowd and gets up like next to the ring, like where like the coaches stand, like in real like wrestling matches and stuff. And I think kind of like starts hitting the floor of the ring, and then like slowly gets more aggressive with it. And just like, hey, AJ, hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay. I think that like AJ notices and like comes over to the corner, and first like she does like runs up onto like the second rope and like works the crowd a little bit and like cheers. And then like steps down and like waits, and like while Nat is doing the same thing on like the opposite corner, she like looks down and she's like, I'm kind of in the middle of something. What's going on?
We should talk. And he holds up his palm, the one with the symbol.
Oh, did you bruise your hand too? I think it was when my books fell out of my locker.
We should talk, and we should talk soon.
Oh, well, okay, sure. Just let
win
us squash
fast.
these guys first. And I think that like I think she leans down and just like high fives Mac and like works the crowd more, and then goes back to the match.
Mac just like angry, pissed off, scared, mostly scared. I think just like walks into the crowd that's like right there. The first person that's smoking anything, he just takes it right out of their hands. And it doesn't matter what it is.
AJ, will you roll me a volatile roll? Just a general wrestling prowess.
All right. Boop. Submit. No modified.
Oh,
6.
Oh.
mark that experience.
No.
Yeah, you're not Jason anymore, where you can roll a fail and somehow it end up a full success.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you two battle with the turtles, and I think at some point the two of them like you and Nan are dazed just long enough for both of them to get up on the high rope and just flying slam, like together, like it's synchronized.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And I think you're both pinned.
Damn, a double simultaneous pin. That's fucking embarrassing.
By two dudes
The-
dressed
yeah.
up as Ninja Turtles,
Yeah,
nonetheless.
the two of them are up like, "Yeah, heroes in a half shell!" I think the Ninja Turtles are a thing at this point.
I looked. It's
Thank
80s.
you. Oh, God, thank you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And
Specifically, 1984 is the start.
incredible. Eloise, you see a bit there. Yeah, Mac coming up and trying to get AJ's attention, and them having a conversation, and then Mac running out into the audience and just stealing a cigarette from someone, and just like one draw, just whole thing, just.
And what
straight to
Eloise
the
knows of
fucking
Mac,
filter.
that just tracks for Mac. I don't think that's any different than what she normally clocks of him.
But then you watch Gunner and Harvey just fucking flying through the air, dude. Just bam, pin. Everyone goes fucking nuts.
Like a half-hearted applause will come from Eloise before, like, still eyes constantly, like,
Yeah.
head on a swivel, constantly worried, constantly just not really paying attention to her friend winning this wrestling match.
Yeah, not at all. Mac, eventually, you see, oh God, fucking Spencer, like catches you. The phone's not working, dude.
I think Mac just starts breaking down. Like, it's just. Of course it's not. Fucking of course it's not, because it's Halloween. It's Halloween and there's a dead body. Why would the phone work? Phone can't work. That's not how the movie goes.
That's not how the movie goes.
This is when the bad boy facade fully cracks.
Fully cracked. So Eloise, having seen things, that's not, everything had been normal, Mac, until Mac's like,
I assume I clock him saying a dead body.
depends on how, we could say short.
Okay.
For the sake of moving plot along. Yeah, you hear, yeah, there's a dead body. How would the phone work?
Eloise will immediately go to Mac and, like, grab his face.
Whoa.
Dead body?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, you want to see?
Yeah, kind of, actually. That
'Kay.
sounds
This
weird.
is Stand By Me? What is happening?
Yeah. Well, I'm not fucking going back up there, so
You guys wanna
hold,
see that
hold
body?
on. And I'm gonna roll some rolls here to show Eloise what I saw by jumping into her eyes. So first I have to use my Your Eyes move to successfully, like, make that connection.
Okay, hit us.
So let's see. 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
big
Great.
13.
So I can jump into your head here. With a full success, I can also witness a full scene of something that you have recently seen, but I don't think Mac is paying attention. So whatever it is, it just kind of, like, skims by, because he then is going to try his I can show you the world move. So I can manipulate the image that you see once I'm in your eyes. So let's see, partial success. Okay. So I can still manipulate the image, but I have to choose some really bad things.
Okay.
I either take 3 harm, lose all my strings, or trigger darkest self.
Oh my god!
So I'm gonna lose.
What the fuck?
Those were partial success options?
Yes, but I can make you see literally anything I want you to.
Okay.
And I show you.
She can't complain. She wrote this skin.
I did.
so.
And I make you see exactly what I saw.
Cool.
So yeah, you see that scene of a kid that you probably haven't talked to, but you know that he's in your civics class, your civics lecture, just like pinned to a wall, like wide, like arms out, slit, a throat slit with antlers drawn above his head in blood.
Cool, can I roll to keep my cool?
Of course.
Cool.
Ooh, Mac, actually, instead of writing over the little bit of stuff, like the scene that you, of Eloise, you see her finding the sickle on her hand.
Nice.
Partial success to keep my cool?
Partial success. You're holding it together. Again, it's a 7, so just barely.
With the vision, do I know enough what room this body would be in?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I will say you probably, if you walk inside, see a bevy of frat guys outside a door like about to throw up, as Spencer has alerted his frat brothers, and they're contemplating what the fuck they're supposed to do about this.
Cool. How close do I need to be to a dead body to use frequencies, Taylor?
Oh, about right next to it.
Okay, so I have to go in that room.
You gotta go up to that room. Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Definitely.
I think
Max just like follows you. Like, where are you going? What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm gonna go to the room. I'm gonna push past some frat boys, and then take a deep breath and like swallow the air so I don't have to breathe the same air in that room, and then just push into it.
Yep. And it's just like you saw in that Mac that you strangely like talked to Mac and like saw a very clear visual of for a reason that you're unsure of.
Yeah.
Like I think you kind of thought that like it was just like a worst case scenario that you had made up in your head, and now you're seeing it with your own eyeballs.
Cool. Is Mac still behind me, or did Mac not come in the room?
I stayed in the hall.
Yeah.
I didn't go back in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to use frequencies.
Awesome. So you
Talk to the
approach
dead.
The wall with this young lad, and you're gonna roll frequencies.
Okay. So I get to hear, or we'll see what I get to do. Success. That's an 11.
Full success. Nice.
So on a 10 and up, I choose 2 from the list. I can hear the last words that the dead spoke. I can hear the last words that the dead heard, and I can hear the last thoughts that they had. I would like to hear the last words that he spoke, and hear the last thoughts that he had.
All right, so the last words that this young lad spoke. How do I want to show this to you? I think just for a brief moment, you're back in that car, and images are just flying past the. Yeah, you know what? If you give me a motif, I am going to beat it into the ground.
That's okay. We're here for it.
And the last words that he spoke. Here's the thing, because you rolled really well, and I want to be helpful.
But he's dead, so I assume the last words are, "Oh dear God, please no," or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna say his last words were, "What are you?"
Oh, cute. Hate that. Okay.
And the last thought that he had was I'm gonna do a funny one because I think that was at least like kind of helpful. So then his last thought was he never got vengeance. And you see just like a vision of Mac in your mind.
After popping out of that vision, I think, like, dazed and tinnitus-y, she's gonna stumble out of that room and just fall flat down, like, just outside the crest of that doorway.
The whole point of me, like, showing you was so you didn't have to go in there. Are you fucking okay?
Oh, that was you. Hold on, Dizzy. Okay. You gave me...
Yeah, I can look in people's eyes, okay? It's a thing I can do.
Cool, we're just adding weird shit onto weird shit tonight. Okay. Yeah, I needed to be by the body to... Something's fucked up. I know you know that, but, like, something's fucked up.
Yeah. No, and I hold up my hand. Yeah, I know that too.
Oh, cool. Great. Love it.
And AJ out there who's playing Macho Man is obviously part of this too. Did you see the symbol?
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping it was an artistic choice and not this. Cool.
That kid had the same symbol.
So did a lot of people who just died.
Hey, so what?
We're not safe. Like at all.
I'm gonna need you to explain this to me like I'm an idiot, okay?
I'm gonna grab Mac and move away from the frat boys.
Mm-hmm.
We're the private conversation.
As you move aside, though, I do want to pop out to AJ. You just lost your belt.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I think that, like, once the crowd, like, starts to disperse and, like, attention isn't on the show anymore, AJ, like, pops up off the mat, like runs towards Harvey and Gunnar, and like runs around and like puts like an arm around like each of their like necks and is like, that was so good. I didn't think you guys had it in you, but that was amazing.
I told you we were gonna dominate. I've never won anything before.
Oh my God, we gotta have you back on. We gotta have a rematch. That was amazing. That double finisher, did you guys plan that? Have you practiced that?
No, we just saw an opening, dude.
That's so cool. You guys are naturals. We gotta have you in the league. We'll put you in the card next week. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Please.
And,
Yeah,
like
Harvey's got like
it's
snot
just
coming down his nose from just being like, I'm so happy right now.
AJ is just like gushing over them for a while, just being like, this was so good. This was so cool. And then eventually is like, I think there's a bit where like she looks over at Nat and is like, right? They did good, right? And is like trying to get her to like come like bring her in on that.
Yeah, they get up and they go, yeah, pretty sure you bruised my coccyx, but like good work.
AJ is like has more energy than when the match started. She's
Fuck
like
yeah.
barely breathing heavy. She is like hypercharged on adrenaline. And then after a second, it's like, oh, Mac wanted to talk. And then just like kind of like she like jogs over to the side of the ring and she just slides out the bottom, like under the bottom rope. I was like, is she going to do something stupid? But she's not.
Solid.
And is just gonna like start looking for Mac.
Yeah, we'll say AJ, you go jogging inside looking for Mac. You see Mac over sort of coming down the stairs from upstairs where like the bedrooms are and like finding a spot to like having like a bit of a hushed convo.
With Eloise, or is that
with Eloise? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think that like AJ like jogs up to them with a pure heart and full of joy, and it's just like, hey guys, what's up?
Nah. And Mac like fully like turns around, like braces to punch someone. Fuck. Hey, show me your hand. Just show it to me. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
AJ just puts her hand up. Fuck. And she puts it up, and it's like right next to her forehead.
God damn it.
Like it's like lined up.
So we've got a problem.
Yeah.
A pretty fucking big one.
Okay.
How are you around dead bodies? Like, do you want to see one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going.
And I will.
Do you have one?
I didn't want to. And Mac leads AJ up the stairs and like points to the room where the frat bros are heaving in front of.
I think you see AJ like runs over to the door, like has like one hand on like the door frame and one on the doorknob, and just like swings the door open, sticks her head in, and there's like a pause, and she pops back out, closes the door, and like looks back over at Mac with like a face that's somewhere between shock and excitement, and it's just like eyes wide, mouth open. She pops back into the room a second time and takes another look, and like pops back out and closes the door and like runs back over to Mac and Eloise, and it's like, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but he had one of these, and I point to the mark again.
AJ like looks down at her hand, runs back over to the door, pops it back open and looks back in one more time, and then like
No, AJ.
like leans in a little bit and like leans back out and like holds up like a finger, and it's just like 1 second, and like goes into the room. You just like see the door like kind of like swing, like not close all the way, but kind of like swings like towards close a little bit, and then like a few moments later, like she pops back out, closes the door again, and like jogs back over, and it's like, yeah, he sure does.
I really love this because Zach set up that we were downstairs. So AJ is running up and down the stairs every
upstairs.
time she's doing this.
And I think on the last time down, she slides down the banister.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, that feels right.
All of these frat boys are looking at you, AJ, like you're a freak. You are so gleeful about the fact that there is a child who was murdered, a classmate who was murdered in that room, and you're like, hey, yeah. And they're like, what is wrong with her? Oh.
I like get to Eloise and Mac. I'm like, do you think that whatever did it is still here?
Yes.
Fuck! What? I didn't think about that!
Well, we gotta find it.
Do we? What if we just hope it fucks off?
I've watched enough movies to know that whatever this is not gonna fuck off. It might have fucked off for today. But if it does that, then it's probably just gonna start showing up like next week or something. Or maybe like the week after that, and it'll be like a recurring thing. Or maybe it'll be annual. Maybe it'll be like every Halloween.
Fuck. I knew I shouldn't have played the fucking Monster Mash.
It was really good though.
Mac is like freaking out. I think he goes over to where the band is, which like he played Monster Mash, then fucked off. Like he did not play the rest of the set. So he goes over there. They played with just like a piano and drum the whole time. And he goes, "Great job, guys," and grabs his now like kind of fucked up guitar with all, it's just the strings, but in his head. And he holds it up like a weapon, and he starts walking back over to the other two.
At this point, the frat has began dispersing the party because, there's a dead body upstairs. And so people are kind of filtering out en masse.
I would also like to filter out. I would also like to not be by a dead body, please.
So, like, what's the plan here? Am I just gonna go to sleep and hope that that doesn't happen to me?
I mean, you shouldn't go to sleep here.
No.
You should go home first.
How are you so nonchalant about this, AJ?
Yeah.
Maybe we should stick together.
I like that plan. Watch my back. I'll watch yours before I run.
Okay.
Okay.
This is there's like a real slasher out there.
Isn't that just a murderer? Also, I don't think the thing that did that is a person.
You gotta stop saying things.
I didn't think about that.
Eloise, you're saying things.
Eloise, you're saying things.
I kind of want that on a t-shirt.
If we did episode titles that weren't just,
the Neon Nightmares.
Yeah, Nightmares Part 1 and Part 2, it would be
Eloise, you stop saying things. Eloise, you keep saying things.
You keep saying things.
No, AJ, you seem way more knowledgeable about this situation, so maybe you should start talking more.
Sure. I just think, well, first of all, who is really fucked up? That guy died. That's very scary.
You're still smiling. I just want you to know you're saying it's scary while you're actively smiling.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, this is like really exciting. I mean, like, something's out there hunting us. I guess? How did you guys get this? Because I was just like in my room and it showed up.
Yeah, I thought I was getting a cramp when I was practicing the songs for tonight. But I looked down and there it was.
Do we know anyone else who has this?
Can think of one. Yeah, point up to the room.
I think Eloise and Mac does it at the exact same time. Just points up.
AJ furrows her brow and is like deep in thought. I was like, yeah, he did.
What if we, hear me out, library? Maybe we find someone else who had something like this or something like this. I know there's the stupid masquerade party or something going on, but like we could probably just go into the library.
I mean, I guess we could, but it's a masquerade, so who's got a mask?
So all we need is masks.
Is it like a bougie masquerade? Like, is it fancy? Like, is it like a full dress masquerade?
They're all wearing like the really like demure and classic ones, and we show up with like Mike Myers. Like,
or like I'm also thinking I'm Veronica Sawyer. You have blood makeup on. We've got wrestler with us. So, like everyone's in ball gowns, and we show up like that. We're gonna stick out a little.
Yeah.
I mean.
In the interim of this conversation, the place is cleared out. A fair majority of also the frat guys have taken off, not wanting to be around about a murder. But Spencer Judd does go, "What are you guys still doing here?"
Oh, I have a question. Do girls stay over here sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Haha, nice. Are there any? Has anyone ever left like a couple gowns here or something? Just like they changed and left clothes here and then like they're still around?
Gowns, no. Normally if they're wearing that, they're walk of shaming afterwards.
Dang. Well, that was a good idea.
You could try like There's this Halloween store that's open up late so that people can like get shit.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can you go get us some?
Can I go? No, because when I can finally get a hold of the cops, I gotta be here for when they show up about the dead body upstairs.
My God.
Well, it'll take them it'll take them probably like half an hour or something to get here.
Well,
and
that's the weird thing because the phone isn't working, so I'm still trying to figure out how to get a hold of them.
Oh, okay. Well, if you already have to head out to go to the like police station, can you like stop by the costume shop on the way there and grab stuff on the way back? And I am gonna use a move for this.
Oh my God. Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
And I'm gonna use "Bring Me the Princess,"
Okay.
which is
Yes.
you speak and people listen. Make a reasonable request for an item or someone's attention, and you get it by the next scene at the latest.
That's gonna be really funny. You know what? Yeah, we gotta get the cops here. So yeah, I'll do that.
And we can wait. We can just like wait here.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
that someone's still here. Do you want to wait somewhere else? We can have them drop. We can have them drop it off somewhere
I really
else.
don't love being around this dead body.
Okay. We can go. How about you just meet us outside the library? Because that's where we're gonna go.
Oh, me too. It's okay, cool. Spencer grabs like his keys. It puts on like a jacket. He starts heading towards the back door. Not the back door, but the front door.
AJ goes on to like give him like very specific requests for what she wants, and also checks in with Eloise and Max to be like, "What do you guys want?"
I don't think Eloise can form a dress request in this moment. I think she's gonna leave it up to AJ.
I think that okay. So like, AJ turns back around and is like, "Okay, let's get her like something very like very drapey and flowy, like a black kind of like I don't want to say like a witchy number, but that's pretty much what I'm asking for. She's got a hat that matches already, so we can go ahead and do that. Mac, do you want anything?
James Bond.
Do you have a suit? A what?
I want to be James Bond.
He wants to be James Bond.
James Bond. All right. Yeah, he like opens the door. He's like, awesome. Okay,
And 3 masks too.
cool. I'll go do that, and I'll get the cops. I'll be back in like. I'll try to do it real fast. Be back in like 5 minutes. And he raises his hand up, and you see
No.
Oh, baby
one
boy.
of the marks. And as the door is open, stepping behind him in the doorway, you see a being. At least 9 feet tall, made of bone and a mottled flesh. And you watch as a spike of bone pierces
I told you it wasn't a
through the
person.
front of Spencer's chest and lifts him off of his feet. Thank you so much again for listening to this part 1 of Neon Nightmares, Mountains of Madness. If you liked what you heard, then I'm not going to talk your ear off, and I'm going to tell you to just go on whatever podcatcher you're listening to us on right now, scroll on down, and start part 2. It's live. You can finish the story right now. So I will see you over there. Thank you so very much. Goodbye.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.